Welcome back to Breakfast Television. With our early dump of snow, many of us did not get a chance to get our yards ready for winter, but now with this warmth, it's the perfect time to get some work done. So here to help us care for our trees is landscape expert Carson Arthur. So nice to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me back.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about the trees out here, though.
Is that right?
Yeah, this has been a rough year for trees in this area. I mean, we had all that smoke from the forest fires,
yes, we did.
which actually filtered the sunlight, so the trees didn't get as much sunlight, so they didn't produce as much energy. Then we had that dump of snow, weakening a lot of branches. A lot of stuff came down unexpectedly.
Yes.
So now we actually have a spot where we're going to go into a real winter, and the trees are not happy.
Oh, okay. So what do we do?
Well, we need to take care of our trees. So I always like to start with right tool, right use.
Okay.
So starting out, a lot of people want to prune their trees, especially if it's a safety issue. I 100% agree. If you have branches or limbs that are looking like they're going to come down to your house, this is what we're going to talk about right now. Okay. So secateurs, first of all, hand pruners. I'll pull this up here. These little hand pruners are great for small jobs. Do not try and cut large branches with these, okay? I see people trying to cut big 2-3 inch thick branches with this, and what it does is it crushes the fibers. Do not do that. This should only be used for something the width of your finger, and that's it. Okay? When you're getting into larger branches, I'm going to pick up the loppers here for you. That's when you start getting into the larger pieces.
That's serious.
Okay? This is serious. And the reason why you want to use a larger tool for that is because you get that actual action of crushing the branch, but you'll get a cleaner cut. Trees are better at scabbing over so they can recover faster. Very important. But you are not going to go bigger than 2 inches with these.
Why is that?
Because at that point, that's when things start getting crushed in here. So 2 inches, that's it. After the 2 inch mark, that's when we're going to start looking at chainsaws. And a lot more companies.
Even more serious.
Yeah, a lot more companies are starting to introduce chainsaws like this. You're seeing this one at Lowe's and at Rona. This is from Craftsman. It's an electric chainsaw, perfect for yard use. This is great for cutting all the limbs and all the branches that are bigger than 2 inches. When you get to a situation where you've got a branch that's maybe 4 or 5 inches wide, bring in a professional.
Really?
Yeah, that's the point at which you need to consult an arborist and bring in somebody, because you do not want to have any issues, especially now that insurance companies are looking at tree care and saying if you did not properly care for your tree, we may not cover your insurance if the tree falls down. So let's get away from that. The other thing that you want to be thinking about, a lot of people are out getting axes at this time of year, not just for Halloween. I turn this around because I know you don't like the blade.
That scares me.
Axes are great on dead wood only. Do not use an axe on a living tree ever. The reason why is the axe blade, again, crushes the fibers. The tree cannot recover from that. Great for splitting wood, not great for pruning trees. Let's not do that.
Noted.
The other thing we're going to do is we're going to clean our tools. As we use the tools throughout the garden, we're going to clean them, And you can have a simple cleaning solution, and I like doing this one. Let's see what I got here. Mrs. Meyer's cleaning soap. It's plant-based, so there's no chlorine bleach. So you're going to use a tablespoon and a half of this in a bucket of water, or in a liter of water in a spray bottle, and you're going to spray down your tools. It's going to help clean off the sap, clean off any of the debris. It's going to actually keep your tools nice and safe as you move forward doing work in the garden. And if you have a spray bottle, just keep going. Yeah, fantastic. I want to talk a little bit about leaf care. This time of year, and we've already sort of touched on it.
I didn't want to do the leaves.
Raking the leaves, very important to get them off the grass. But put the leaves around the base of your trees. Now I've got a little evergreen here. You can see we've got some debris on the bottom. The debris is actually really good for fertilizing the tree. As this debris breaks down, it fertilizes the tree, which is very important. You want that for a healthier tree. Again, it's free. So this time, get the leaves off the grass and put them around the base of your trees. Let them fertilize, but let them also choke off the weeds that are coming up down below.
That's a great idea.
We got time for one more?
No, unfortunately. Look at him go.
Close.
You wind him up and he just keeps going like this. That's so great. Okay, thank you for that, Carson.
My pleasure.
Amazing. But we have a fantastic giveaway. And what are we giving away today,
We're going to give away 2, not 1, but 2 Black & Decker 20-volt string trimmers. Now, these are perfect at this time of year for trimming around the bottom of the trees, but also even better going into spring when we get our real yard work on.
Wow. Okay, so here's your chance to win. All you have to do is go to our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Tell us you're entering for the Carson Arthur Prize. And yeah, good luck to you. Just hit up the website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Carson, thank you so much. Now, here's the best part. Carson is going to stick around and take your questions. So just hit up our Facebook page. What do you want to know this time about? Maybe you want to get those leaves off the ground. What else do you want to know? Carson's here to answer all of your questions. So just hit up our Facebook page. Thanks for sticking around.
My
pleasure.
pleasure.
See you in a couple minutes. We're going to go for a break here on Breakfast Television. When we come back, news, weather, and traffic. Stay with us.